have to work together.
Drawing, like, what can is drawing? The homework, right? The boy is drawing a girl. And this is calculator. And do you know what it is?
You make like a performance.
Okay, let's hear your ideas, guys. What do you think it's about? Somebody want to share in class?
I think it is a painter.
It's about a painter. What else?
He's drawing a plan.
He's drawing some kind of plan.
Make like
Make ideas.
Like maybe, yeah, maybe writing some thinking and writing out some ideas.
Yeah.
What else could he be doing?
He's making ideas what colors he's gonna put on it.
Could be, that's right, could be. What do you see in this photo? What's over here?
The letter.
What else? Read it. What's it
He's
say?
doing a measurement.
He's doing measurements. So
Yeah.
what might he be doing if he's taking measurements? What could he be doing?
Adding up some numbers,
Adding up some numbers. Exactly. Maybe he's doing what?
multiplying and dividing the square feet on the room.
Very good.
Wow.
Excellent. And you know what? You're exactly right. This story is about a guy who's multiplying and dividing up numbers to come up with the amount of square feet of paint he needs to buy for a job. That's exactly right. So the point of a context clue is what? Why do you think we could use this? How could we use this in reading English? How could we use this? Why would this help you when you're trying to read something in English? How could the title?
It'll help us in the jobs.
How could it help you in class if you're trying to understand? And then we'll go to how in real life. How could it help you in class to read something?
So I can respond to the right answers.
We can match with the context.
Exactly. You can respond and get right answers. You can match it to the context of what you're reading. And tell me about real life. How can you use this in real life?
Oh, it helps me, at work, at jobs that I apply for, when I do estimates.
Yes, you're right. Can help. These things can help. It can help you in real life too. Maybe you can understand what you're reading. When you're trying to do estimates, maybe you need to look at some numbers, or maybe you need to understand what somebody else, if you are a contractor and you're working with subcontractors, maybe you need to be able to understand what they're writing too. So this goes as clues. We could use clues to stuff we read. I know Everett told me one time that he has to read directions at work a lot. And sometimes, what do directions at work have with them sometimes? What do they come with? Besides words, what do they have?
Map.
They have little maps sometimes called drawings. They have little drawings. So maybe you can use the little drawing together with the words to understand what it means.
They give me the blueprints with the measurements.
Exactly, blueprints too. Blueprints have little clues too. They have little visual clues. Some of them stand for electricity, some for plumbing, some for carpentry work. They have clues. So if you can use context clues together with words, it will help you understand things. So I want us to try to understand, use all the clues we can from the way things look, the way they sound, the pictures, the titles. All of those are ways of understanding using pistas del contexto. Y hace uno puede usarlo en conversación. Si yo entro al aula y estoy, ¿cómo estoy?
Excellent.
Yeah, I am. Maybe I'm mad. So it's a clue. It's a kind of clue to the context of even conversations. You can tell. So sometimes when you're talking to a person and you may not understand all the words they're saying, if you listen for the clues, it will help you understand. So you can use it in reading, and in writing, and in conversation. So let's look at, now, I want you to do the next one. I don't want you to talk to your friend. This time I want you to do it by yourself, this next one. I want you to write a note. You can just write right here. Write a note what you think this is about. This one. Don't read the word. This one.
Don't read the words.
Don't read the words. Just look at the title and the picture. and see what you think it might be about. And write a note, write it down. Actually, write a note in the space.
Okay.
You don't have to write a whole sentence. You can just write your ideas, jot down your ideas. Don't worry about making mistakes in the writing. I just want your ideas out. Just get your ideas out.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. You don't. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's okay.
And this one, making both of it?
Yeah, use it together. Because you're going to try to guess what the story might be about. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you have? What's it about?
I have, he is thinking on getting a car.
What do you think?
He has a bicycle and he trying to get a car.
And you?
And he driving, he looking forward.
Looking forward to driving.
That's
You're
all.
trying to use your new word. Good job.
Yeah.
He talking on somebody or calling from
He's calling somebody. What could he be calling about?
he calls for a
He's at home.
What could he be calling about? What do you think he's talking about?
He's talking about the new apartment
Or
or driver.
driving a new car, driving a new car. Yeah, good. That's exactly what the story's about. It's about a guy who is driving a bicycle right now. He's imagining buying a car. He's in his apartment. Yes, he's in his apartment. And he's probably talking on the phone about maybe his new apartment and maybe his car. We don't know. Good job. That's exactly right. That's exactly what the story's about. So you guys are getting good at this. Now, in the same way, you can use photos. You can also use words to understand something, okay? Now, here's an example in a sentence. This is a word, I don't know if you guys know this word or not. This word is stunning. The sentence says, Maria is a stunning girl. She is elegant, has beautiful long hair, and a terrific smile. Now, reading this sentence, what do you think stunning could mean? Using clues from the sentence. Two poppies are throwing. What could this mean? Maria is a stunning girl. What could stunning mean?
Elegante.
Elegant. But se dice elegante, entonces. Pero es algo que es un sinónimo, ¿verdad? Debe que ser. Or algo similar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what could it mean? What kind of girl is elegant, has beautiful long hair, and a terrific smile? What kind of girl?
Maria.
Yeah, but what kind? How is she? ¿Cómo es ella?
She is beautiful.
Exactly.
Yes.
Stunning significa beautiful. Sorprendentemente beautiful. I mean stunning.
Stunning.
It means surprisingly beautiful. Like, wow, she's really beautiful.
Stunning.
So,
I say gorgeous.
gorgeous, that's another word, gorgeous. So stunning can mean gorgeous, surprisingly beautiful, someone that really makes you go, wow, amazing. So, this is an important question. I have a question for you. Think for a minute. Porque esa oración no me importa. Es el concepto. Yo quiero que ustedes entiendan el concepto. ¿Qué es la pista que ella está hermosa? What is the clue that she's beautiful? ¿Qué dice aquí que te da la impresión que ella está hermosa? You said elegant. Tú dijiste elegant.
Clever.
That's one clue. What else?
She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful what?
Long hair.
Beautiful long hair. What else?
She smile.
Terrific smile. Those are three clues, tres pistas, que ella está hermosa. ¿Qué eso significa hermosa? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. We're going to do another example. Let's try one.
I like that word, the stunning.
Stunning? New word, huh?
Stunning, yeah. Gotta use the English for the right things, huh?
Yeah. You learn how to talk to girls in my class too. What do you
Okay,
think?
stunning. Stunning as beautiful.
Beautiful. It's gonna.
Jesus is stunning.
Yes.
Stunning normalmente significa físicamente hermoso. No. Mhm.
Awesome.
John is a fabulous or horrible worker
Gorgeous.
because
John.
he is always late. Okay, now, ¿cuál es correcto? Fabulous or horrible? ¿Qué tipo de trabajador es John? John is a fabulous or horrible worker because he's always late for work.
Horrible.
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 Yo no creo que estar tarde para el trabajo todos los días es fabuloso. Eso significa fabuloso, eso es horrible. Yo hice cognatos a propósito. We use cognates here on purpose. John is a fabulous or horrible worker because he's always late for work. So what's the clue that he's horrible? ¿Qué es la pista? ¿Qué es horrible?
Because he's late. Always late. For
Always late for work. That is your context clue. That's your context clue. So if you're reading and it says, pretende en la mente que tú no entiendes esa palabra para un momento. Uno no entiende horrible. Y dice, John is a horrible worker because he's always late for work. Si uno no entiende lo que significa horrible, tú puedes usar la pista, always late for work, para entender lo que significa horrible. ¿Ok? Por eso está bien en entender pistas de contexto. ¿Ok? Eso es uno de los propósitos para usarlo. Okay, let's try another one. Third one.
Beautiful you are, beautiful you are. No se puede decir la palabra. I heard a song that says, beautiful you are, Jesus. You heard that one? But on that one, you cannot say, well, yeah, they got that.
Toy significa que, what does that word mean? Ustedes no saben?
Toy.
Juguetes, right. Okay, Antonio is awful to his little sister. He hits her and takes her toys. Is awful good or bad? Something good or something bad? ¿Cómo es Antonio? He is awful to his little sister. ¿Cómo se comporta? ¿De una buena manera o mala manera?
Mala.
Mala.
Mala,
Mala.
exacto. ¿Y qué es la pista que es mala?
Because he take the
The
from
toys.
her.
Yes.
The Toys R Us.
Takes your toys. What else does he do?
Yeah.
What else? ¿Qué más? What else?
It hits.
He hits her. Those are, you're right, those are the two context clues. Entonces, ¿qué significa awful?
Malo.
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 Bad person.
What's another word for malo in English?
Bad person.
Bad. He's bad.
It's bad.
He's bad. He hits his sister and takes her toys. Good. Entonces, si ustedes no conocen la palabra awful, por adivinar solo pistas del contexto, uno puede entender lo que significa awful, ¿ok?
Apple. Malo.
Awful, malo, horrible. Es un sinónimo de qué? Can you give me
Malo,
another
malo.
synonym in English? Give me a synonym for awful.
Okay, one.
What does awful mean? Give me another word. Bad,
Bad and
Terrible.
terrible, good.
Don't
Good.
take it off, let me write it down.
Okay, I'll let you write it down. No problem.
Awful.
Awful,
Oh, awful.
I get
Awful.
this children.
Awful.
awful, awful.
Awful.
Good. So, here we have a context clue using words. Just like we use photos to understand, we can use words to understand something too. So, I want us to try it with a real passage. I want us to use both. I want us to use pictures and I want us to use words to understand some things. So, let's go to the next page. We have a story. Remember I told you guys I wrote you a little story? This is a story.
You know how I thought the word awful used to be reading? I thought it was O
The
F
spelling.
F. Yeah, I didn't know how to spell it before. But now I know it. Awful. A-W.
Okay, so now I want us to try this. Let's look at the pictures. There's more than one picture. Okay, guys, now, I want you to take a look at this. Don't read the words. Don't read the words. Read the title and look at the photos. If you notice, there's a photo beside each paragraph.
Of course.
Then on this page, if you want, you can pull this off. It's easier. Pull it off if you want. I want you to write your ideas. What do you think are some ideas that might be in this? Look at the photos and look at the title and write down your ideas. What do you think this should be about? And this time, don't talk to your friends. Don't talk to your classmates. Do it by yourself. You can look at the photos and you can look at the title. It's a title and a subtitle. You can look at the title and you look at the subtitle and you can look at the photos. And write your ideas.
All of them?